Hey y'all, welcome to my channel. My name is Brianna if you are new, and today is going to be a what's in my teacher bag. I'm a first year 9th grade English teacher here in Texas, and here's my teacher bag. This is straight from work. I've not taken anything out or touched this, and so this is the bag that I have been taking to work. My camera decided to cut off, so I'm back. Front pocket, just a bunch of scrunchies. So on to the inside. So I keep my bag pretty stuffed full. Let's see. First thing here is my lunchbox. This is just a Vera Bradley lunchbox. I bring my lunch every single day. Usually I have extra snacks in here just in case I get hungry, and so lunchbox is always in the bag. Next is super important is water. Yikes. Okay. Next is super important is water. At school, all of the water fountains in the hallways, teachers lounge, we're not allowed to use any of that shared stuff because of COVID. Really important to drink water, especially if you're a teacher, you are running around doing things all day. Just in general, you should drink water. So I have this water bottle. This is from the brand Simply Modern. It's at Target, but I actually got this one from Amazon because I wanted a larger size that's not from Target. So the next thing I'm going to talk about this bag, actually, if you guys can see, my water kind of dripped and spilled in my bag a bit. The good thing about this bag is the inside is waterproof. It's like a nylon material, so if you ever accidentally do spill something, it's easy just to wipe up. This water bottle is leak proof, and so I will just like throw it in my bag, but sometimes maybe if I don't put the lid on tight enough, a couple of drops might get in there. So that's something great about this bag, is that it's really easy to clean the inside. Next, I have a Contigo coffee cup. I have a Keurig in my classroom, or sometimes in the morning before I leave home, I will just make a drink, toss it in my bag. Yes, I toss this in my bag and I'm good to go. This one is not completely spill proof. I have another Contigo cup that I will literally just throw in there. This one, I position it in my bag to where it is sitting upright, but I do have another Contigo cup that is the auto lock seal one that is completely spill proof, so I will just toss it in there with full confidence it's not going to spill. This one is one of those like twisty ones, so it kind of is leak proof but not 100%. Just throw it upside down in your bag. So this is something I usually bring almost every single day to school. Okay. Next is just a notebook. There's always ideas and thoughts to write down. I also like to try to do weekly or daily to-do lists, just general notes about things. I've been getting a lot of new students, and so I will write down every new student, their class period, all that stuff. I always need to just have something to jot notes down. When the semester first started, I was just using sticky notes, but they were just so small and I need to make lists and plan things out, so I always have just a regular notebook with me. Next are headphones. These are the Power Beats Pro. I love these headphones for working out, for everything, and so this is my little headphone thing. Usually in the morning when I first come in, I like to listen to music, and the wall between my room and the class behind me is very, very thin. Like, I can hear the teacher behind me like eating. Like, that's how thin the wall is. And so before we were required to work at school, I was pretty much like the only person there on my hallway, and so I would just play music out loud from my phone. Now that we are actually back kind of normal to school, not really normal, but now that the teacher behind me is back, I don't want to disturb her if she has a class during my off period or if she's trying to do work, so I usually will put headphones in. Next is my planner. If you guys have been watching some of my teacher videos, I did buy a fancy over-the-top Erin Condren teacher planner. In one of my last teacher videos of my update, I talked about just wanting a plain planner, and so this is just a $10 planner from Target, just to kind of jot down my plans, ideas, important dates, and stuff like that. So I always take this back and forth between work just to make sure that I am staying on track. I do need to use this more because I definitely have been slacking. Next, this one is a lifesaver, is my iPad. I actually want to make a whole entire video about how my iPad is, how I use it for teaching. One of the main things I do is I have my rosters for all of my classes and I keep track of attendance. So attendance is crazy right now, so I have students who are 100% virtual, students who sometimes come to school in person and then sometimes are at home. So I keep a detailed list of that, as well as some of my special education students who have accommodations. So maybe it's they need tests to be read out loud, they get an extra day of work, they need reminders for behavior, just all of that stuff. I have it all color coded on my iPad in the GoodNotes 5 app. One day I forgot to bring this to work and I was just completely like off track. So this iPad I do a lot on, so every single day I bring this iPad with me. And I did purchase the iPad by myself. It was not given to me by my school. So this next thing I have in here is my MacBook Pro. Again, this was purchased by myself. It's not my school issued laptop. I personally prefer to work on my iPad and MacBook. When I'm at school, I do have to use the desktop sometimes and the school issued computer to use the projector and other technology, but most of the time, I would say 80% of the time, I'm on my iPad or my MacBook. So this is my MacBook. I have an unboxing, tons of MacBook videos. This is the 2020 13-inch MacBook Pro. I love this laptop so much. I've always just preferred, not always, but like once I started getting Mac, I just really prefer and work better on Mac than Windows, which are what my school issued desktop and laptop are. So I bring this to work back and forth every single day because I also use it for YouTube, so I will not just leave this at school. I actually bought a second charger, so I have my main Apple brand charger that I keep at school, and then I have an off-brand charger that I use here at home. Before, in my bag, I would take the charger back and forth every single day. One day I forgot to bring it back and I was trying to edit a YouTube video here at home and didn't have my charger. I was able to use my iPad charger, but it's not as strong or quick as the MacBook charger. So I leave one charger in my classroom and have one here at home. So that's pretty much everything that I bring to work. Those are my daily things. There might be some days where I need to bring, I don't know, an extra sweater, a cord, a book, some extra stuff. These are the things I bring with me every single day. Now, let me show you something really cool about this bag and the main reason why I got it. So this bag is called the Mini Convertible Weekender. The reason why it's called that is because there's actually an attachable, cannot talk. There's a part on the bottom that you can detach. And so let me grab the part. So there's a separate compartment that has this mesh liner that you can put stuff in and attach to the bottom. On days that I have to bring maybe extra stuff or my bag is just really stuffed, I will attach this to the bottom to have more storage. And so this is super useful for whenever I need to bring more stuff. The bottom just zips on like this. It's super quick and easy to attach. It takes like 5-10 seconds. And then on days where maybe my stuff is lighter or I'm not needing as much room in there, I will just detach it like today and just take this part. So super handy, also just for using as a purse or a general bag. If you need another compartment, like maybe to keep your shoes or something separate, then you have the option to attach this or take it off if you want your bag to be smaller. So these are things that I bring every single day to school. Let me show you guys a few things that I used to bring back and forth, like my MacBook charger, but ended up getting just double just to not have to do that. So this is a laptop stand that I got from Amazon, and originally I would lug this back and forth between school and home because again, I have to edit videos and do other things, and having a laptop stand is really good for your posture, and I can't work without a laptop stand anymore because it just really helps the way that you're sitting and typing and all that stuff. And so I really used to use that bottom compartment to carry this. You can detach and break it down. I ended up buying two, so I have one at home and one at school. I'll link this and all of the different products down below for you guys. I also used to bring this Amazon Basics mouse pad, but again, I brought two to have one for school and one for home. And the last thing that I used to bring back and forth between my bag is a wireless mouse. This is so handy. So just a quick snippet. This has a plug-in for USB-C or MacBook Thunderbolt and for the normal USB. So this is super handy because my MacBook, obviously I need this USB-C port, but my school issued laptop has the old USB. So I have two of these that come in the mouse plugged into my MacBook and also into my school laptop. I can easily switch back and forth by just pushing this button on the back. So you switch from USB to Type-C, and so it's super useful to easily switch my mouse from my personal MacBook to my school issued laptop to do stuff on the projector. So this mouse is so good. I will link this down below. But again, now I have two, one for home and one for school. So those are the things that I bring to school. Typical things. I did a what's in my substitute teacher bag about a year ago, and most of these things haven't changed. They're pretty much the same. So yeah, this is what I bring to school. The only thing that did change is a mask. Of course, a year ago, I never would have imagined that getting ready for school, gotta make sure that you have your mask. So again, everything will be linked down below. I hope that you guys enjoyed this video. I have tons of videos about me being a first year teacher. I also have a whole entire playlist about my experience as a substitute teacher during middle and high school. If you guys would like to check those out, they will be linked down below. Please make sure that you guys subscribe. I'm but I'm approaching my goal of 10,000 before the end of the year. Give this video a thumbs up and I will catch you guys in the next one. Bye y'all.